Crafty Planner, welcome to my channel. I'm Tina. In this video, I am going to be doing a little DIY. So I was in the middle of setting up my Wild Style planner, and I decided that I was going to create an insert for it. So I thought that I would show this to you in a separate video, how I actually created this, and I'm going to take you through it step by step. All right, let's get started. I am going to be using this right here. Now, so this is like part of the packaging from the planners when you buy them, and I decided to save them. I have so many of these, and I never really thought to like repurpose it, but I'm going to be doing that this time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this down and take off like this top part here. And let me just kind of show you how I'm going to do this. I'm going to move this planner out of the way. And I'm just going to grab my cutting board because I don't have a mat. So I thought by using a cutting board that would be the best. So now this has got like already a bend in here. So if you just kind of like work that bend. And I actually liked using my X-Acto knife to do this. And I used a metal ruler. Whenever I use my X-Acto knife, I like to use my metal ruler because it to me is just way better than using anything that's plastic, because it will definitely slice through the plastic. So now I'm gonna sneak in here and just kind of cut this off. It cuts through pretty easily, which is nice. And if there's like a little lip on here, you could just grab your scissors and just kind of trim that. And then this one here. Now this one, I do want to keep all of the punches. So I sort of like bent this here, because see how it's got this little like lip here? I'm sorry about the background noise. I think that somebody's like got some fireworks going. I don't know why. It's on a holiday weekend. All right, so now this one, I'm gonna kind of use the line here to line things up a little bit. So that way when I cut it, even though I'm using the ruler, I can also sort of follow that line. And you want to definitely apply enough pressure. And honestly, I don't recommend you using your cutting board like this because it's not really meant to be used this way, but see, that cut off nice and easily. So now I definitely recommend cleaning up the edges because they are very pointy and they will hurt. So these are great to use for, you know, to like repurpose and use this way. Honestly, this is the first time that I'm doing this, and I am pretty excited about it. All right, so I have two of them here, and one of them is a little bit cleaner than the other one. I think this one's a little cleaner. And I have some things that I'm going to be adhering to these. Now, first thing that I'm going to be doing is this sticker pad. It's loose. It doesn't have a cover on it. So I thought I would adhere it to one of these here, and then that way I can actually put it into my planner like that. And I've got my Tombow permanent adhesive tape, and I'm going to be using this. And I'm going to actually, let's see. It's not going to come like all the way around, so it's going to be like right here. I'll put a little extra around the edges. And maybe just a little bit in the center here. This tape is usually really good, but I don't really want it to be coming off that easily. Okay, now let me see what I'm doing here. Otherwise, I'm gonna like stick it on the wrong way. All right, oops, like that. All right, so let me look at it this way. Yay, all right. Okay, so that is awesome because now I can put this into any planner or notes that I want to. I haven't decided if I'm going to put it into my actual planner right now or if I'm going to put it like in my notes. Now this one, I have a little bit different idea for this. Now these little sticky notes came out of the mini accessory pack, and then I picked up these awesome pockets, and I got these actually from Target last year during their back to school season. So since back to school is going to be starting up, keep a lookout because these are really cool. So these little adhesives are awesome. I have them in a few of my planners, and they're just adhesive pockets and they really do stick on very well. And I'm going to be using one of these on here because I like that idea. And look at how that is going on there. That is gonna be awesome. So I'm pretty excited about this. And you can kind of see like it needs to kind of get pressed down more. They really stick on really well, so I'm excited about that. This, I'm going to actually adhere this little piece right in here. But before I do that, I want to check to see how much room I have. So I have these sticky notes here, and they're a little bit bigger, but if I decide that I want to use something like this size, I just kind of wanted to get an idea, or if I want like a card in here, because that's another option, like a little pocket card would be really nice in there. So I'm just putting that in there, you know, to kind of gauge where I want to put this at. All right, so let's put some adhesive on here. All right, so now I really want to make sure that I put this correctly straight. Let's see. All right, I think I am good. This works really well, by the way. I've done this before on, not on these, but on other like dashboards. But look at how that's turning out. That's really, really cute. And I actually want to do something up here. All right, so I'm just grabbed a blank sticker sheet. I definitely want one of these. I'm just not sure like which one I want, but let's see. Here's, oh, it was right in the front. That's so funny. Okay, so I definitely want this sticker, but I don't want like the whole thing. I actually just want the print because I really like that. So I'm gonna grab my metal ruler here and my X-Acto knife, and I'm actually just gonna slice this. So that way the rest of it will stay in here. And I'm just pulling the piece that I want. And I think that that'll be really cute in here. And I have, let's see. There's a couple of priority stickers here I want to use. I just want the priority. I don't want, like this is a full, like, it's kind of like a box like that, but I just want the priority. Awesome. All right, so now I need to pick that other sticker. Let me find those here. Let's see. I don't know. So I'm gonna grab just both of them, and then that way I have them. I thought it would be kind of cute to kind of layer these, maybe like that. I think it would be better if it were like a little smaller. Let's see. So like, let's say it ended like right here. Oh my gosh, I hope I don't regret this. Let's see. Okay. More like that. Yeah, that is what I was thinking. Okay, I like it. Now, do I like the gray better? See, I like the gray better. I do this. I'm telling you, I do this kind of stuff all the time. I know I'm not the only one, but in my mind, I feel like I'm nuts when I like constantly change my mind. Yep, that I like better. Okay, awesome. I'm not really sure how I'm going to be using this one right here, if this is actually going to be stored in my planner or if I'm going to keep it in maybe a separate happy notes or maybe in a sticker book, but this one is definitely going to be going into my planner. So be sure to take a look at that video on how I actually set up my Wild Style planner, and you can see where that ends up in the planner itself. Well, I hope that this gave you some idea on how you can use the packaging from your planners that you get. So I would just kind of save them to the side, and I do have like various other sizes. Like I just recently got a large note, so I'm saving this one, which is kind of nice because this one can actually be cut down and possibly used in 2 planners. And then of course, depending on how big the planner actually is that you're getting the packaging from is going to depend on how wide this is. Like for example, like this one came from a skinny, so this is much narrower, and then this one was from a mini, and then I even saved the little micro one because I thought, you know what, I can use this in my micro if I choose to at a later time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see some more DIYs. I have something else that I'm thinking that I want to do and share with you, another DIY in the making. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you are already subscribed. Thank you very much. Be sure that you've hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss any of my videos. Sometimes I will post a video during the middle of the week, but I will always post a video on Saturday evening. Also, if you are on Instagram, be sure to follow me there at It's a Wonderful Plan. You will see things there that you do not always see here on my YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Bye.